When C.K. Little opened his doors in downtown Corinth nearly 80 years ago, his plan was simple: deliver excellent service and exceed expectations. That's why we say, a little gift goes a long way.
Save today at Room to Room's President's Day sale. 55% off furniture and mattresses, 20% off accessories,
and 24-month special financing.
The time to act is now.
Room to Room Tupelo, where we know there's no place like your home.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Well, hey, good morning out there to you. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. As always, thanks so much for tuning in with us here on Mississippi Live Weather at 7:30 this morning. Here's a few things you need to know before you hit the door this morning. Number one is we're seeing some patchy fog again out the door this morning. A little bit more widespread than we saw yesterday, so we're going to be talking about who's still seeing that out the door. And then secondly, it's still warm. We're still seeing warm temperatures out there today and through your work week. If you liked yesterday, you'll like the next few days before rain returns as we head later on in your work week and also into your weekend. Here's a live look over in Pontotoc this morning. It has looked like this since 6:30 when I showed this. Can't even see the ground over there in Pontotoc. Very foggy out there. Temperatures in the upper 40s. Let me show you a few more live looks that are a little bit better. This is over in Ackerman. You can see at least the ground there, right? You can see folks out on the roadways, but overall very dense fog is set up across a portion of our area. Let me show you what that looks like on our visibility map, especially in northeastern Mississippi. This is where it's really showing up from New Albany, Oxford, Lafayette County, Marshall County. So kind of this northeastern corner of the state, Amory up into Boonville, Red Bay, Tupelo, Iuka, dealing with those patchy fog concerns this morning. Still seeing it though over in places like Attala County as well, over in Belzona, Holmes County, dealing with some of that patchy dense fog. So not everybody dealing with it, but a good portion of our area as well, especially again in that north and eastern corner of the state. Can't encourage you enough. Take it slow out there if you run into that patchy fog, and make sure to keep your beams on low as well out the door this morning. We should see this dissipate as we head over your next hour or so, and visibility concerns will look a lot better. Temperature wise, we're in the 40s and 50s out the door this morning. 51 New Albany, 50 in Oxford, 52 Water Valley, 52 in Grenada, 52 in Starkville. So a majority of us have hit into the 50s out there as we've head through your 7 o'clock hour. For your first 12 hours ahead, we're going to be staying in the low 50s for the most part through your 8 o'clock hour, back in the 60s by 11, upper 60s through a good portion of your afternoon. So another warm afternoon ahead. A lot of us topping off near 70 degrees. And something you'll notice as well, cloud cover sticks around like it did yesterday. We'll see a lot of clouds out there throughout the entirety of your day this time. Yesterday was really the morning hours. Today it's going to be just about all day long, mainly cloudy conditions. Temperatures return to the 60s as we head 8 o'clock and on. But no rain expected. So that's some good news. Got any plans today? Kiddos have practice or games, looking good to go across the board. Just dealing again with some cloud cover and warmer conditions as we head throughout your day today. But now all the way through 6 p.m., not tracking any rain out there. That story will change over the next few days as we're going to be tracking a few fronts within the area. The first one out here on your Wednesday. Can't rule out some stray showers on Wednesday. That's going to be the story. I'm talking very light rain to drizzle at best on your Wednesday. This should not inhibit games from happening outside or practices, but wouldn't be surprised, if you're driving home and you got to use your windshield wiper maybe a few times out there on your Wednesday. Nothing too impactful by any means, about a 10% chance at best. Going into Thursday and Friday, the story picks up though. We're watching a front inching closer to the area, bringing more rainfall, more measurable rainfall as we head overnight, and then also to start off your Friday morning. So rain looking more likely into Thursday afternoon, overnight, and then again into the start of your Friday. And that's not the only chance we have coming over your next week ahead. So coming up next, we'll talk about all of those chances coming up. We'll also talk about how warm temperatures get before rain chances come in the mix, because it is going to be warm out there. We're talking record-breaking warmth is in the forecast. If you like the warm conditions, hey, you'll like it. If you don't, it doesn't last forever. We'll look at your full 7-day forecast coming up right after this.
As a bankruptcy firm, Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling realizes many people are worried about their finances. We're here to guide you through the next steps to restart your life with easy video appointments. New clients don't have to leave home to get information about becoming debt-free. Also, convenient in-office appointments are available at the low cost of $340 upfront for a Chapter 13. You can be on your way to being debt-free. Contact Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling today or visit our website at mcdebtfree.com. We are here to help you.
At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Well, good morning and welcome back to the Room to Room Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Happy Tuesday out there to you. I want to give you a few live looks outside and show you the fog yet again before we get into your overall forecast. This is a look further south than I was showing you over the past few minutes. This is down in Noxubee County, Macon, Mississippi. You can see the fog setting up. Can't even see the full roadway off in the distance. So still some patchy fog across the area, not only for the north and eastern corner of the state, but also for folks down in Noxubee County over into Atala County as well. Take a look at this next look I'm going to show you down in Kosciuszko. You can see the fog off in the distance over there as well. Temperatures in the 50s over in Kosciuszko this morning. So across the area, we're dealing with some patchy fog concerns. Yet again, just take it slow on the roadways this morning. This should be dissipating as we head over the next hour. Day planner ahead, we're looking at another warm day out there. Temperatures in the 50s as we head over your next few hours. Upper 50s by 10, 60s return by your 11 o'clock hour. High temperatures today are in the 70s. So whatever you were yesterday, add a few degrees to it. That's where you'll be today. So upper 60s to low 70s across the board. 68 in Marshall County, 68 in Tate County, 68 over in Prentiss County. But the further down to the south you go, 70s pop up on the map. 73 in Starkville, Eupora, same story. 70 in Grenada. Upper 60s from Greenwood down to Belzona. 72 in Kosciuszko. So a lot of us in the 70s out there today. Where should we be for this time of year? In the upper 50s. So yeah, well above average, not record breaking just yet. Record is 79 in Tupelo today, but still definitely above average for this time of year. Not only for us, but for a good portion of the country. Take a look at this, well above average highs setting up today, especially off to our west, over in the plains, stretching all the way into Texas, Oklahoma, up into Illinois. They're seeing temperatures anywhere between 20 up to 30 degrees above normal, with that ridge of high pressure continuing to build over the United States. That's going to continue to move into our area as well, causing for our days to continually get warmer. Only thing we're tracking other than warm conditions over the next few days is going to be a lot of cloud cover in our forecast going now through noon. Only thing we're tracking is clouds. Those will continue all the way into your evening hours. So mainly cloudy day ahead. We'll see an abundance of cloud cover, overcast overnight and to start off your Wednesday. Here's those rain chances for Wednesday. As you can see, very light in nature. I'm talking light showers to drizzle possible through your day on Wednesday. This should not inhibit any of games that are happening, should not cause any delays by any means. But if you are going to be outside on your Wednesday and outside for a good amount of time, I encourage you to maybe pack the raincoat with you in case you run into that light shower or drizzle happening on and off throughout the day. Lots of clouds out there for Wednesday as well, and another warm day. Take a look at high temperatures over your next 7 days. 70s into the 70s, well into the 70s for your Wednesday. Thursday, we're keeping our high at 79, at least for now, right? But I would not be surprised if some of us, especially further down to the south, I'm talking Golden Triangle region, I'm talking into the Delta, hit that 80-degree mark out there for Thursday. That is just how warm things are going to be. That's our peak day, our peak heating day over the next 7 before temperatures cool back down as we head Friday into the weekend. So that doesn't last forever. If you like it or you don't like it, enjoy Thursday because conditions go back down into the weekend. 60s Saturday, 50s for Sunday, and even cooler as we start off our upcoming work week. So that's look at high temperatures. Again, on Thursday, We're forecasting a high in Tupelo of 79. That is already forecasted to break the record that set back in 1956 of 77. So record-breaking highs very likely into your Thursday. Here's a few more records. Starkville set back in 2000, an 80-degree high on February 19th. That's Thursday. Batesville set back in 1986, a record high of 77. Would not be surprised if all of these are at least tied or broken going into your Thursday, because that's just how warm things are going to be getting. Past Thursday, we will see rain chances increase. More rain chances overnight into Friday, also lingering into the start of your weekend as well. Looking at showers and a few storms in the mix as we head Friday into Saturday. It's going to help cool some things down out here, about a 10% chance at best on your Sunday. So after we deal with the heat, we're going to be dealing with the rain chances back in the forecast late weekend to the weekend. If you have any plans Friday and Saturday, I'd encourage you to keep checking up with the forecast. Model's a little bit inconsistent on the overall timing of when rain is going to be in and out of the area, but overall we are likely to see rain Friday into Saturday. So I just encourage you to keep checking up to the forecast, keep checking in with us. As we get closer to time, we'll hone in again on which of those hours look to be the wettest. Here's a look at your full 7-day forecast. Want to look past the heat on Thursday to the weekend when temperatures go back into the 60s on Saturday, 50s on Sunday, and then take a look at your next work week. Winter's not over just yet. We're going to be starting back on your Monday morning below freezing. So definitely cooler conditions come back into the forecast as we start off your upcoming work week ahead. It's just a tale of a lot of different stories on that 7-day forecast, is it not? 80 on Thursday, 50 on Monday. So definitely don't be putting up your coats just yet. That's a full look at your 7-day forecast. Make sure to tune in with us later on this evening. Our meteorologist, Gabe Maynor, and then our chief meteorologist, Matt Lawpon, will have everything you need to know and a full updated look at your 7-day forecast coming up at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. live from the Room to Room Weather Center. I encourage you to tune in with them, and I'll see you right back here on your Wednesday morning starting at 6:30.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious. When he began to discover weather, Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes, and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.